Good morning. What is good with everybody this morning? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? All righty. We had a press conference yesterday. So the fight is definitely going to happen, provided nothing goes on funny. What's happening with everybody? Chillville. I know it said 8:10, but I just started a little early because I realized we're only going to be on here for a couple hours today. Because actually, maybe on longer. I may actually sit in and chop it up with y'all during the press conference that will be taking place in about 2 hours. DH in the building. What's going on, man? Auntie Black Cherry, my sister in the building. Good morning. Hope you had a wonderful evening. Hope you have a great day moving forward. Chillville. That's ridiculous, Chillville. Feel free to hear the link. He confirmed that Terence Crawford reached out to him first after he ducked. After he turned down the fight, he reached out to him first. Is that what you mean? Man, you be trying anything, Chillville, but I got you. What's going on? DH in the building. Wayne Elam in the building. What's going on, man? Hey, man, much love to my guy. Team Crawford in the building. Big Newt, Chillville in the building. Thank you, brother. Oh, and also, my guy, Malcolm Allen, at 1:16 this morning said, no Devin talk at your discretion. Thank you very, very much. Got that right. Yeah. Chillville in the building, though, man. Shout out to all the Terence Crawford fans, man. That duck was ducking. Errol Spence had to put his career on hold to catch this duck. Now we about to roast him on the 29th. Look, man, yeah, man. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Chillville, nah, dog. Yeah, he called me. Called me after he told me after he went and had another fight. What's going on? Be easy in the building. Platinum Alkaline Water. What's going on? Giovanni Walker. What's good? Scant Rants. What's happening, man? Mr. Voltan. Cal Coolid in the building. Barbara D. In the I sorry, that's Ray Patterson. I was got to say Barbara D. But Barbara D, sister, how are you? Upper echelon, undercard boxing in the building. What's going on, man? Shaven said it's going to be a draw. TJ never left. What's going on, man? Dale Parker, what's happening? Showtime, the guy, PASS, Starter Kit Duke. Auntie Black Chair said, thank you for 9 and blessing to you and your family. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Ricky Jones, what's going on? Starter Kit Dude, what's good? What's good? What's good? Ricky Jones. Oh, Mike Biggs Boxing in the building. Fellow light-skinned brother out there, man. Never going to forget that, man. Hey, man. Chillville said, I second that motion. No Haney talk, please. Hey, I will try my absolute best, but you know these bots be in here, man. They be trying to push the conversation, dog. They push my buttons. So, Andre Robinson in the building. What's happening, man? Thank you, brother, for that support. Danger. Spence noticeably bigger than Crawford. Yeah, he was. Even though, you know what they say. They say it was the shoes. Dog, Terence Crawford's shoes. The heel were about that thick. Okay. He had, and I know a little bit of the rubber was coming up above where his foot was. But nah. Okay. That's not it. No, the dude is taller. And the arms are about the same length. That's what it looked like to me. And by the way, we already knew he was taller. He's probably got an inch on him. Something like that. There's been bigger size disadvantages overcome. Bud for sure has a beat down coming. Hey, man, look, I think he's got a beat down coming. I do. Hey, Mr. Miyaga. Mr. Miyaga says it's about to go down. Yeah, it's about to go down. I got Errol inside at 10. Crawford gets hit way too clean by guys like Gamboa. Can't win with that kind of defense. Without a doubt, dog, he's not. The one thing I will tell you, dog, Terence Crawford ain't bullying that dude. He does not have a 2-inch reach advantage. I guarantee you he does not. You guys are looking at BoxRec. He does not have a 2-inch reach advantage over him. No. He does not. Those things are about the same. Those arms are about the same length. One guy's just taller, man. Chillville said Tracy hands, Terrence hands look like gorilla hands. Man, I'm trying to tell you. What do you mean they look like gorilla hands? Man, that man's hands look like regular hands. Man, y'all looking for everything, man. I see you. I see you. I see y'all looking for everything. When are you going to get, oh, God, Giovanni Walker, man? I don't know, man. Today is the day that I can apply. Thank you, Richard Harris. Honestly, though, man, I'm going to tell you, dude, when it comes back, I'm still probably going to be like preferring pay Cash App. I cannot tell you a lie, dog, as far as that goes. Hold on one second, man. It'll be available, but I will definitely tell you Cash App is preferred. I learned a lesson. Hey, big time. Hold on one second, man. What there happened? Okay, yeah. Big time. Thank you, brother. What's today? Big $5 holler, brother. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you for that. Appreciate you for that support, man. With the big $5 holler, Richard Paris says, I sent you a post on Instagram. Haney flexing them dollars. Busted gloves. Did you? Let me go see, man. Let me see. Let me see it. Let me see it. Hold on, man. Let me see it. Let me see it. Man, this is going to be some fun times, man. We're going to have some fun. All right, man. You were right there.
That's another trophy sold to the champ.
Man, for what?
It's the RM3502. Red Nadal. It's another 400,000 right here.
Nigga, you just got, hey, look. Man, this dude ain't telling the truth, bro. Why in the world would you buy?
We call this number 30, right? 30 and all. Who's this? 29 and all. 28 and all.
Man, stop it. He lying. Man, he's suckering people, bro. He just got a $400,000 watch off of 1.6, off of taking home $1 million, taking home like a 1.2 million, and he bought a $400,000 watch. Man, stop it. Nah, I'm not talking about you, man. Just stop it, dog. You trying to sucker people into spending this money, man. I just saw this dude out. He was just out. Why in the fuck is he wearing all this in his living room? But he ain't wearing all that outside. Man, come on, man. You out here suckering people, man. He out here suckering people. Anyway, let's get past that. Because Tank bought one. Hey, Big Mac did an interview with YGP and he looked at her chest and made the girl uncomfortable. What? Who's Big Mac? Bo Mac? Oh, and Big Mac did an interview with Michelle Joy Phelps, and he looking at her chest at first made the girl uncomfortable. Hey, man, she need to chill out, man. Man, please. Man, he don't own that shit. Excuse my language. He don't own that stuff. Man, please stop. Anyway, man, I don't want to keep. Let's not talk about that, man. I know what reach is, man. I know what reach is. Worm Arum. I know what reach is. I know somebody does not have a 74-inch arm. Okay? Come on, man. Come on. Okay? I know what a reach is. Why in the world would I think somebody had a 74-inch arm? Okay? Hey, maybe you're not talking to me, dog, but come on, man. Who doesn't know? Let me see something. Hold on a second. 74 divided by 12. We know you don't have a 6'1" arm. Now, do I believe he's got a 6'1" reach arm span? No, I do not. Okay. He said because Cash App is no percentage of the money of golf. Such, I mean, Sig, no, honestly, because it's straight to the bank, I got to wait a month. No joke. No, because I don't have to wait a month. Not the percentage. Love YouTube to death. Thank you for all your support, YouTube. No, honestly, it's because it goes straight to the bank. That's why. I don't have to wait. And that's very helpful because during all of this nonsense, my bank account didn't go down. My bank account stayed steady because I could spend no more than I make during the day. God is great, I'm telling you. And you guys are the best. You guys are the best. 100%. I got the best live stream that I could possibly hope for. How was the press conference? Okay, so we'll get into it. Once we get 300 people in the building, then we're going to talk about the press conference. In short, Bud looked scared. Bomac looked petrified. Errol Spence looked comfortable, like he's been there. Derek James looked like he's been there before. The Bud's team looked nervous and jittery. That's what it looked like to me. Now, please understand that's just in their how they were talking and how they were acting. T. Orlando said Bomac looked hungry. What's going on, LV Live in the building? What's going on, man? Harlem in here. Shout out to Harlem, man. Bomac looked petrified. Terence Crawford looked nervous. Not it's an opinion true. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. If you guys don't think so, hey man, that's on you. I'm just gonna tell you my opinion. And honestly, man, I owe you guys an apology. I'm gonna start just giving you my opinion here on out. Honestly, man, I've been straddling the fence too much. I've been trying to be hold on a second, man. Somebody says oh, thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let me see how quickly that updates. That updates very quickly. Be careful on that fence. Yeah, I'm sick of the fence. LV Live, do I have a link? Yes, I do have a link. I have a link right here. It's updated. Thank you. Like I was saying, I got the greatest supporters in the world. No joke. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Really, really appreciate it. But look, yeah, man, I'm sick of the fence, dog. I'm sick of the fence. And you guys trying to blast me all the time about trying to make me be balanced all the time by guilt tripping me on everything that I say. Terence Crawford's a bully. Okay. Terence Crawford's a bully. And he did not bully Errol Spence yesterday. That's what I saw. Hey, Chillville said, I'm glad you prefer Cash App. Yeah, dog, I prefer Cash App. I can't lie. With John Bowie, I prefer I prefer any support I can get, but I'm going to start telling y'all exactly what I think a little bit more and just be a little more strong in my opinion, man, because it's my opinion and really I'm tired of getting browbeat. I think I got browbeat into a little more neutrality than I really need to be having. The fact of the matter is, dude, is that I agree that Terence Crawford needs to his resume is not all that impressive. And I think that the biggest in 135, 140, or 147. Hell yeah. Oh, Richard Paris, PayPal's a motherfucker. Hell yeah, PayPal's great. The only thing with PayPal is because you send it with a business. He said, thank you, god dang. Yeah, dog, I'm tired of it, dog. I'm not doing it anymore. All right, I'm not doing it anymore, man. I'm not doing it anymore. You guys are going to get my straight opinion, dog. I'm going to tell you, Terence Crawford's resume is not that impressive. Okay? The people that he fought at 135, man, please, with Ricky Burns. Please, with Ricky Burns. Okay? Errol Spence Jr. will absolutely murder Ricky Burns. I'm gonna give it to you in a second, man. Give it a second, LV Live. Give me a second, man. He said, yeah, because I'm international. It only allows me to do business. Hey, that's all. Thank you. No joke. Yeah, dog. The filter is about to get off, dog. I'm not doing the filter. I'm unfiltered, bro. I'm about to tell you what I think. I'm sick of it. Really, because I realized last night, like, man, I'm tired of walking the fence with you dudes because you cry like babies all the damn time. Okay? You want to cry. Okay? Ricky Burns is not a good fighter. He is not a top level fighter. Who cares? Neither is Ray Beltran. Yuriokis Gamboa is a mismatch any way you cut it. And if you really want to look at who these guys fought, Errol Spence Jr. has fought much better competition. Much better. And you take the weight classes out of it, because guess what? 140 pounds are the welterweights. 140 pounds, the welterweights, bro. Kendrick Gray said, I hope Errol addresses how Floyd's hating on him. I didn't see how Floyd was hating on him. You got to let me know how you think Floyd was hating on him. I don't think Floyd was hating on him. I haven't heard Floyd hating on him. Andre Robinson, Bud looking like he's trying to convince himself. They look scared. They look nervous of the moment. They looked nervous of the moment. Without a doubt, bro. They look nervous of the moment. Andre Robinson, thank you, brother, for that support, man. Joshua Riley said, for the grind. We on the grind. We staying on the grind. We on the grind. We staying on the grind. Herbert Johnson in the building said, I can't wait till the 29th. John Bowie, Mike K, etc. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother, so much for that support in the Cash App. It means beyond a lot, brother. Thank you so much. And again, my guy Carlos said, good morning, fam. Let him cry. Yeah, dog, I'm going to have to let y'all start crying, bro. Okay? I'm going to have to start letting y'all cry, bro. I'm about to have to start letting y'all cry. Hey, and there's the gong. Thank you to everybody, man. Spence going to beat Crawford so bad there. Look, man, why don't Ring Magazine recognize every champion for every weight division? Or do they? And I'm tripping. I don't know what they're talking. Man, Ring Magazine does what Ring Magazine wants. I don't know, man. I do not like Ring. Chillville said, hey, Porter's resume is better than Errol's resume. No, it's not. Errol whooped his ass. No. How can you have a better resume than the guy when you got beat by the dude? And Errol beat somebody. Errol beat him. And Errol beat a guy that beat him. Kell Brook beat Sean Porter. And Errol beat Sean Porter. Errol snatched. Hey, watch this. Two of the belts Errol has are Sean Porter's belts. Two of them. The IBF belt that Kell Brook took off of him, and the WBC belt that Errol took off of him himself. Ain't no way can't be it. Ain't no way can't be it. Hey, thank you, brother. Ain't no way can't be it. Cannot have a better resume than him. Cannot have a better resume than him. Spence is going to beat Crawford so bad that Crawford won't enforce his rematch clause. There's definitely a chance about it. I'm telling you, Terence Crawford has the ability. I don't know what Terence Crawford can do. Black Bishop, stop lying. Man, shut up. Man, goodbye. See you later, dude. I'm shoot on sight, RuPaul. Go away. Nobody trying to hear that. The resume is who you fought, not necessarily who you beat. And Sean was in every fight. Dude, he beat him. There's a loss. There's a loss on Sean Porter's resume, which says Errol Spence. There's a win on Errol Spence's resume that says Sean Porter. Right there, that's a wrap. When everything else, if everything else was equal, that's a wrap. Errol Spence Jr. is a 3-belt unified champion. Sean Porter, 1-2, never unified. Okay? He's the IBF and the WBC. Errol took the IBF off of him. I mean, WBC, Errol Spence Jr. took it off of him. He took it off of Sean Porter. And he took the IBF belt off the guy that took it off of Sean. Sean does not have a better resume than Errol Spence Jr. Please, let's not be dishonest. Let's not be dishonest. Okay? We know full well, and Chillville is my guy. Let's not tell no stories around here. The guy with the best resume at 147 pounds is Errol Spence Jr. And Errol Spence Jr. alone. Period. All right? You can talk about what can happen, what goes on in the ring if you want to. I don't care. You can talk about how his arms, how you saw Terence Crawford hanging out in a forest, and you saw him swinging from tree to tree with them big ass orangutan arms. Okay, you can say he's got the reach of an orangutan. I don't care. Mr. Miyagi, it's everything on that you've done. Your resume is everything that you've done. Everything that you've done. Okay? It's everything that you've done. Every loss you have, every draw you have, every positive steroid test that you have, right? Your amateur fights, all of that stuff is on what you have done. That's if you have a resume in work, that is everything you've done. Where you've gone to school, who recommends you, all of that stuff. What you do, what your activities are outside of your job. Okay, it's everything. It's who you won. It's who you lost to. It's obviously not. I said, whose girlfriend you took? Hey, dog, I ain't never took nobody's girlfriend, dog. I don't do that. I don't like getting shot. So I leave people's girlfriends alone, bro. Wives and girlfriends off. I would say Porter has fought tougher competition. Who? How is that possible? How is it possible that Sean Porter fought better competition? Oh, Mr. Steal Your Girl, you're talking about Broner? Nah, man, he hasn't fought tougher competition. He's not. Because, dude, Danny Garcia beat him. Errol fought Danny. Errol fought the only person Sean Porter fought. The only person Sean Porter fought that Errol Spence Jr. didn't fight and beat, that is a big fight, is Terence Crawford and Thurman. That's it. Terence Crawford and Thurman. He lost. Like, dude, I mean, I guess you could say that Richard Comey fought better competition than I don't know, than Devin Haney has, right? Hasn't Richard Comey fought better competition than Devin Haney has? You know what I mean? Does that mean his resume is better because Richard Comey fought better competition? He has. The only problem with Richard Comey is he lost. Come on, man. Let's not do that. Come on, man. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay. Richard Comey, hey, let Richard Comey has a better resume than Devin Haney under them standards, because Richard Comey fought Robert Easter Jr. He fought Vasily Lomachenko. He fought Teofimo Lopez. He fought Ray Beltran. He fought, you know what I mean? Like, God dog. He fought everybody. And he lost to everybody, you know, except Ray Beltran. I think he beat Ray Beltran. But anyway, that's my guy, Chillville. Much love, man. Thank you, Chillville. And I'm making changes. Your trolls, you know, I'm not even responding to you clowns anymore. I'm going to clip you as soon as you clown. So trust me, dude, there is no need for anybody to be clipping anybody. Because trust you me, I'm clipping you. There will be a link in the chat that will allow you to do what you need to do. All right. Hold on one second, though. Because my guy, Adrian Molina, in the building. Oh, actually, hey, my guy, a Kilo Netter in the building said, keep the channel going. Thank you, brother. We doing that, brother. We doing that, dog. We doing it. We doing it. We doing it well. I'm clipping him, dog. You ain't got to clip him, though. If I see him, I'll clip him. So just let him fly. What's up, Fanon? Blessings to the show on YouTube. Hey, Herbert Johnson in the building. Thank you so much, brother, for your support, man. Here's the link, though. I waited. We got 432 people in the building. Look, we got like a 30-second limit. Okay? I got to go about 30 seconds on the conversations. About 30 seconds. That's the link. 30 seconds to a minute. On any individual conversation, any speech has got to be 30 seconds or less. Only certain people have gone past that, and that is Kamal Oz. Kamal Oz can let it roll for over 30 seconds. Come on. What's going on? I apologize for starting the trolling. Hey, Roger Lillard, I didn't see you troll. And my guy, Adrian Molina in the building. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Blessings to our boxing family. Yes, sir, man. That's the cash. Oh, that's the Cash App. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, click that Cash App. Click the link. Hey, exactly. Click that link and support the channel, brother. Keep the great boxing talk going, man. Because y'all are, it's wonderful talking to y'all, man. Yeah. And my guy, Mr. Starter Kit Dude said, is Errol better before or after the injury? Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you for the Cash App, man. Thank you. My answer to that question, which is what deserves a good answer, is I think he's better. He looked better after the accident than he did before it. That gong, brother. Hey. Much love to my guy, Adrian Molina in the building, and Duke Clemens in the building. Damn it. I messed you over. And my guy, Starter Kit in the building. Yeah. Thank you, brother. I think he's better after the injury. Tell you the truth, I think he's better after the injury. He looked better in his last fight. Physically, he looks better. Physically, he looks better. I think he's more focused Ali Voso. He's more focused after the crash. Jeff, hey, my guy, Undercard Boxing said, drop a little something for John Bowie. Thank you, man, for supporting for John Bowie. Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all, man. John Bowie is the greatest. Shout out to John Bowie. I owe John Bowie a text. Hey, Kilo said, hey, much more focused, stop drinking and partying so much. No more fat camps, definitely better after. Let me tell you what I like about Errol Spence. He's more honest. He's more honest. I can believe what he says. I can actually believe what he said. Jimmy Morrissey said, much love for that, with that $1.80 in the Cash App, said, you should be a boxing promoter. No, I don't have the money to be a boxing promoter. And I don't lie well enough. Asante L in the building. What's going on, brother? Hey, man. Hey, Jimmy, thank you, brother. I appreciate you for that support, man. I appreciate you for the support, brother. Big time, big time, big time, big time, big time. Biggie, big time. Hey, oh, man, my guy. Hey, Mr. Pragmatic in the building said, hey, my comments are in sync with the live today. Yes, sir. All right, man. Yes, sir, man. That's what's up. Hey, Mr. Pragmatic, thank you for all you do for the channel, Mr. Pragmatic. Let me not forget your goal. Thank you, brother. So yeah, man, Spence has a better resume, but Porter has fought more big names. Will you got? Hey, look, man, will you stop? He beat Porter. Breaking news! Breaking news! Errol Spence Jr. whooped Sean Porter in the ring. Snatched his belt in a unification fight. That's the end of the conversation. I know y'all like Sean Porter. I like Sean Porter. Sean Porter's a good dude. Mr. Lillard, much love for that $3 holler, brother. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Mr. Lillard. Yeah, no, don't worry about that, man. I appreciate you. About that trolling stuff. Don't worry about it. And Ajay in the building. Much love, Ajay. Prayers up. Thank you, sir. Yeah, man. Errol's more honest. That means I can trust what he has to say. And Derek James gave the exact same breakdown of the fight that I did. The exact same one. Yeah, he did. I listened to the interview for Derek James. Derek James said the exact same thing that I said. Breaking down boxing. The exact same thing that I said. I'm telling you, that approach, Errol's approach, I like Errol's approach better. I like Derek James' approach better. It's no nonsense. It really is just about beating you up. They keep it very, very simple. The link is in the chat, bro. LV Live. What's going on, LV Live? How can I help you, sir?
Hey, Fanon, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Man, I can't complain about a thing. Good, just pushing it down the street. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good, man. Hey, man, I've been a long-time supporter of yours, man. You do a fabulous job.
Thank you, man.
You know what I mean? So I just really want to say that to you before I even start talking, man. I've been watching you a long, long time.
Thank
I
you,
pop
man.
in and out sometimes.
Yeah.
But you do a great job, Fanon. I truly, truly like what you do, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, man.
I before I even start, I just gotta let you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up. 85, baby. 06. Y'all did it right. You got it started. We had to improve on it, but that's all right.
But it was just so was love to them Kappa boys, man. We love y'all.
Yes, sir. All right. Likewise to the Sphinx.
But let me get right into it. I've been kind of been observing and watching, just kind of like seeing exactly the whole Bud and EJ thing. I've been kind of 50-50. I've been leaning towards Errol, but after seeing that face off yesterday, man, I mean, it's I played football in high school and college, and I've also played basketball. What we was always taught was big bank takes little bank all day long. All day long. It doesn't matter what sport it is. The bigger man always wins. Always. And I mean, it was a clear size difference. And I saw EJ because he's a New York guy. I saw him in Brooklyn. I forget who was fighting, but I seen him down there. They say 5'9.5". He's closer to 5'10". He's more like 5'10". Right? So Bud is a legit 5'8", and you saw it yesterday. And then also too, when they turned around and it was shoulder to shoulder for Fanon, his frame is bigger too. Right? So now, it looks like Bud is in there with a middleweight.
He is.
So now I'm really saying to myself, I'm like, to your point, I heard you say earlier, they look scared. At first, I didn't think that, but then I said, Fanon's probably right, man, because they see the difference. And maybe I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe that's why they've been hesitant to make this fight. Maybe that's why they was dragging their feet. They took the business and the money, but the eye test is everything. And they know what they see. And oh man, I mean, hey, listen, like I said, before I thought it was 50-50, it might be like, man, 70-30. I mean, and the reason why I say that is because, yes, the skills pay the bills, but when you start banging and you start, and it's a big man sport, man. And the reason why I say that is because as much skill as Floyd had, when he faced the guy that was in his chest and that was bigger than him, like Cotto, he was bleeding and nose was bleeding. And I'd never seen Floyd beat up like that. Never. And that's the first thing that I thought about. I said, I remember when Floyd fought Cotto, and Cotto fights similar to Errol, not the same exact, but similar.
Right.
And I remember Floyd couldn't keep him off him. And Floyd's nose was bleeding and he looked bad. And that's when I remember Floyd said, that's when his father got back in his camp and said, yo, man, you can't be taking beatings like that. But it wasn't, it's just the style. And Floyd told Devin Haney, if anybody goes back and looks, he told Devin Haney, he said, listen, you know, you can box and do all that other stuff. He said, but sometimes you're going to get in a fight with somebody. You just going to have to fight him. You're not going to be able to keep him off. You're just not. That's just a guy's style is just going to force you to fight. You're just going to have to fight. Yeah. And what I saw yesterday, because one Derek James said, and about a year ago for he said, you know, we talk about Bud's flash knockdowns. He said, there's a difference when you knock a guy out and he gets up. There's a difference when you beat a guy. Because if you beat a guy down, you break his ribs, break his eye sockets. You basically taking 2 or 3 fights out of the game. That's a different type of beating than getting a flash knockdown. Because anybody can recover from that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you get back up, a guy caught me on my chin, right there on the nerve right there, and I kind of fell out. You know, I'll be able to fight. But to get brutally beaten for 12 rounds, that's a different thing. And what I saw last night, that's what I envisioned for now. And I said, man, there's no way Bud's going to be able to keep him off him. He's just too big.
Big dude. Comparatively speaking, that's a big dude. No joke. Yes, sir. Hey, DH, I see you, brother. Thank you for the support in the Cash App. I was just waiting for a second to finish.
And this is not a shade towards Bud. This is not a shade. This is just DNA for Non. This is just, you know, it's just what it is. I mean, it's just a sports thing. You know, and it's kind of phenomenal. I know you do the basketball thing too. Like I said, I followed you a long time, man. Your son plays basketball. I remember everything. That's how long I've been rocking with you, Fanon. So I kind of know your story and stuff. So I know you do the basketball piece. So as you know, Fanon, if you're in a post and you're a bigger guy and you're a forward, you're gonna take that smaller guard down. And it doesn't matter how good the guy is; he's just bigger than you.
Yeah, man, that shit hurts. Like, do big is bigger. And
perfect example, like you know, I'm about to tell you how far back I go with you too. I remember when you started talking about Chicago and Michael Jordan and how your brother knew those guys and stuff like that.
Yeah. Reggie Theus and that girl, yeah, that shit was
right.
Hey,
Reggie Theus and stuff.
I gotta move forward, bro. LV, you got something else though?
No, but that was pretty much it, man. I just was kind of talking about the size difference, man. You know what I mean? Just kind of like, it's very glaring.
Yeah, man. A lot of people are like, oh, it's the shoes. And I was like, because I put it up on Twitter, I was like, I didn't realize he was that much bigger. And they were like, well, it's the shoes. He had sole shoes on. Bud had soles on his shoes too. Them suckers, the rubber on the bottom where you can see, how you can wear tennis shoes, and them tennis shoes, flat tennis shoes can lift you up as well. But
right.
But yeah, it's
but for now that was a small heel he had on his shoes, man. That was like a flat heel.
They act like he was wearing stilettos or something.
No, man, that's a regular hard bottom, man. He didn't have
more, but it was more about this. You know what I mean? It was more like he's just a bigger dude. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. But on the real, like, I like Derek James. I just like their pro because he's telling you, like, dude, we're not really trying to knock you out. Like, I'm not trying to knock you out. I am trying to beat you up. We're gonna see how much punishment you can take and who's gonna be able to take the most punishment over the course of the fight. And when you have somebody telling you, like, you got, like, football, like, you got a lineman, and they say, look, dude, I'm gonna run this dude right into you. Like, you don't have to worry about all kind of tricky shit. I'm gonna put Earl Campbell right here, and he's gonna run right into your chest, and you're gonna see whether or not you're gonna either get all the way up out of there or you're gonna take it in the middle of your chest. Over pretty soon, that line starts wearing down. All of a sudden, boom, 40 yards. You know what I mean?
Right.
They stop a couple times, then boom, all of a sudden it's 40 yards because you got to.
Right. And Errol didn't he didn't like play any games with it for none. He said, when a bell rings, I'm big stepping. That meaning that I'm coming straight forward. Ain't no ifs, ands about it. And Bud's gonna have to hit him with a tank, man, to keep him off him.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. Let me move forward because somebody else may just want to.
All right, I appreciate you for now. You take care, brother.
Come back again, man. Please.
Absolutely, brother.
All right, bro. I'll get back with you, sir. That was a lot of fun. LV Live been around for a long time, man. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Yes, sir. All right, hold on one second. Hey, Superman is in the building. Hold on one second, man. DH in the Cash App, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. DH says, for Fanon and John Boy, blessings, Spence team all day long. And thank you guys very, very much for supporting again in the Cash App. That's my guy, DH in the building. That's big. Thank you, brother. Superman in the building. What's going on, man?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly well, man. What's good?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So I have a problem. My first problem is that my comment was being held for review. Now, the only reason I have a problem with that is because I feel like as long as there's a fair opinion, I could be able to say whatever the heck I want.
What's your opinion, bro? What's your opinion? Because you're not on it now. You're on the channel. So
right. What I'm saying is, I'm asking you a question because I don't know if it was you or somebody else. My comment was that none of that stuff should matter right now. We have a fight. We should celebrate. I don't know if I wasn't talking to anybody. I was just saying in general, right? That's first of all. That's one. Number two,
hold on, man. You gotta pause. I gotta pause you for a second. Look, man. There's a link in the chat. You hit the link. I'm going to talk with you. Everybody hears your voice. Everybody can hear your point. I don't want to spend time during a conversation wasting time of the chat for you to gripe at me about something I don't know anything about. So, what point do you have so we can talk about that moving forward? Okay? If you keep talking about you're mad because something happened to you, I'm going to have to put you off. And you can talk about it in the chat.
Okay.
So what's your point? What do you want to talk about?
Okay, so my point was, I believe that all of that stuff makes sense prior to the fight being set up.
All of what stuff?
All of the stuff about the resumes. Now, I'm not talking about you per se. I'm just saying in general, right? All of that stuff is cool prior to the fight happening. Now, I was saying we should just be celebrating and let's get this fight going. Like I said, I'm not talking to you, but somebody held my comment for review. So I'm wondering why my comment being held for review.
Let me respond to that. This is a boxing converse. This is a channel where we talk about boxing. We talk about the fight. We talk about any and everything that anybody wants to talk about, just as long as it's not overly disrespectful to somebody else. If somebody wanted to ask me what I think about Terence Crawford's amateur record, that doesn't matter either. I would tell you, okay, this is what I know about it. This is where you're able to talk about whatever you want to talk about. And a lot of this stuff doesn't matter. But I'm not going to sit and not talk about anything until the fight takes place. Why would I have a YouTube channel if I don't talk about if I don't talk about, well, now that the fight's made, let's not talk about it. I'm not in the business of not talking about things. I'm in the business of talking to, and people come to talk about things.
I agree with that, but what I'm saying is, I heard what you said this morning, which was a great point.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What do you want to talk to me about? What do you want to talk about? Not what do you not want to talk about? What is there a point that you want to make? That something you want to talk about?
I'm happy that the fight's being made. I'm happy that the fight's
Awesome. Awesome, me too. Thank you, man. That's great. Thank you so much for your time. And
But
if there's anything else you want to talk to me about, call me back.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, is my comment still on for? Are my comments still on for review?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea. If it says for review, that's 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes.
Right, but I earned it with like what you said. Just
look, dude, here, do me a favor. Do you see the private chat?
Yes.
All you have to do is, and this is the only thing I can do for you, and then I'm going to get off the phone. Because this is time that I'm spending talking to people that support the channel, and I'm doing administrative shit. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but dog, come on, man. I'm not going into your job and saying, stop. Hey, man, somebody gave me a parking ticket. Stop working. That's not cool. That's not fair to me. So if in the comment section, in the private chat, put a link to your YouTube channel. I will go to it, and if you're blocked, I'll unblock you. If not, bro, get on the link when you have something you want to talk to me about, not something that you're mad at somebody else about, man, because I can't do anything about that. We got a lot of trolls on here, man. Thank you, brother, and I appreciate you. And look, you can next time, and again, I'm just going to remove you from this, and you can put it in the comment section, but wait 5 minutes and see if you can comment. All right, man. Thank you.
Thanks.
Vonnie, will you stop talking about me before I throw your ass out? Man, seriously, man, you got bodied yesterday, bro. It's not going to be a daily. I'm not going to do that daily with you. Just so you know, bro. Okay? Crawford cannot afford any mouthpiece mishaps. Yeah, okay, that's true. And Errol and Terence Crawford cannot afford to get hit with a left hook in the chin. Either. Terence Crawford cannot afford to get dropped like he got dropped with Egas Kalvanakis either. There's a lot of stuff people can't afford to do. Man, I don't even, dog, seriously, man. There's a lot of stuff people can't afford to do. Terence Crawford cannot afford to do this in front of Errol Spence Jr. and get hit in the chin. Come on, man. So anyway, like I said, man. Like I said. Yes, New York. Yes, it is today. Yes, it is today. He is. I don't know which. Oh man, let me tell you something. I'm staying towards positive comments. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and sip coffee till I have somebody say something worth talking about. Because I swear, bro, I don't care. Terence Crawford's resume ain't that great. That's just, I don't care what you say. It's not. He may be a terrific fighter technically, but there's more. There is more to that. YouTube blocked your comment. Held for review. If you're, oh, you know what? Your comment is held for review. That's because you said something that was a banned word. If your comment is held for review, that's because you said something crazy. I'm sorry. I remember now. Yeah, if you say something really disrespectful, or that yes, it will get held for review. Because I have words that I'm not going to allow. Like you're not about to sit up here and call me the N-word. So that's that right there, boom, it's not going to go through. So yeah, it's because you said something I didn't want to hear. And not just because it was you. It's because I was like, nah, I'm tired of hearing people call people fanboys. I don't like being called fan. I'm not a fanboy just as I think Errol's going to win a fight. Okay? Try being polite, and it may not, and you may not. Oh, shit, hold on. Oh, shout out to the Parlor of East Wheaton, too, by the way. Shout out to the Parlor of East Wheaton. But back to the fight, man. Fanon, who do we know who is on? Do we know who's on the Errol undercard? Errol Butt undercard. The only person that I know for sure is Esau Cruz is fighting somebody. Esau Cruz is fighting somebody. Esau Cruz is somebody. Is fighting somebody. That's the only other person I know. Soda Black in the building. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? What's going on? And H-Town 713, what's going on? But back to it, man. Look, my take on the press conference, and we will see if it changes in this next press conference, whether it changes or not. In this next press conference, we will see whether or not Terence Crawford looked nervous. For me, actually, matter of fact, he just looked nervous. He just looked nervous. I can't say what he looked nervous about. He looked nervous. Nervous smiles. Bomac just looked like a deer in a headlight. But that doesn't mean he's going to look like a deer in a headlight when he fights. But back on the point of that LV brought up, yeah, Errol's a bigger guy, man. That counts. Size matters. Y'all didn't have a problem saying that size mattered when somebody was fighting Lomachenko, when he who must not clout chase was fighting was fighting Vasily Lomachenko. You know, you can tell you are not used. What is that? Hey, facts, Fanon. You can tell they are not used to that level. Now, that's the first. They got a lot of pressure on them. That's their first time under the big lights. It's their first big fight. It's the first time the whole boxing world is looking at them. You saw that parade they threw. Hey, can somebody tell me if Errol Spence Jr. had a parade in Dallas, Texas for his fight with Terence Crawford? Come on, man. Please, no fat jokes. And then again, at the same time, dog, I'm about to let y'all just make fun of whoever you want to make fun of too. I'm tired of being the mature one, dog. I'm tired of it. But I don't think Errol Spence Jr. and those guys threw a parade going into a fight. You know, Crawford looked into Errol's eyes and saw Errol had death in it. Dude, Errol's not scared of him. Said, I'm not using he who must not. He said, I'm using he who must not clout chase. He who must not clout chase, bro. Hey, dog, this dude, Gervonta Davis is literally in jail. And they telling Gervonta Davis, send the contract. The man is in jail. He can do it from his cell. The man is literally in jail right now. Chilling in jail. Not chilling in jail. He's in jail. But hey, man, Gervonta Davis, has anybody heard from Gervonta Davis? Yeah, I heard he's in jail. Fuck. Man, what the heck? Sorry, excuse my language. What the heck? The man is in jail, dog. The man is in jail. Man, of course he don't handle his business any. Yeah, sure he doesn't handle his own business. Sure he doesn't. He picked the people that he wanted to fight the last two fights, but he doesn't handle his own business. Nah, he doesn't. He hired that raggedy lawyer that wound up screwing him over, but he don't handle his own business. Man, how do you know who handles his own business, man? How do you know? Y'all act like Nike for real. Remember during the entire conversation with Terence Crawford and Errol, you guys are acting like you at the negotiation table. Dog, you act like you are for real. You act like you sitting there on the phone with that man. No, Tank is not released. Tank is still in there, dog. Hey, my guy, Stone Alone supporting the channel in the building, man. Much love for that $5 holler, brother. Much love for that $5 holler, brother. Thank you for your support, man. Thank you for your support. No joke. The lawyer was a plant by... Look, man, I'm just going to tell you right now, dog, that dude, we'll see how them bright lights and that pressure in an even fight how he deals with an even fight. I'm telling you, when you can do anything you want against people that you're fighting, anything that you want, it could get a little tighter when you can't do anything you want. Trust me, I do it to people all the time. I do it to people all the time. You think you can do anything you want. No, I can't. No, you can't. You cannot throw that. You can't throw that. You can't do that. You cannot pause. You can't walk back with Errol. You're not going to be able to just back up and just move around. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. No, you're going to have to fight this. No, you're going to have to fight right now. I know you don't want to fight right now. You're going to have to fight right now. I'm going to fight you when you want to fight, and I'm going to fight you when you don't want to fight. And then here's something else. If you think you got something with Errol, man, you better not hope that man can box. That man can box. You all are on this delusion that this man cannot box. That man is a classical boxer. As classic a boxer as you can get. That is a classical boxer. He's not he's not out there acting like a mega boxer. I mean, a mega athlete. He is a boxer. That man boxes. He comes in behind a jab. He has very solid fundamentals. He's not just throwing a bunch of shots willy-nilly. He ain't just throwing a bunch of shots willy-nilly. That man is behind a jab. If he can pop you with a jab all day, he's going to pop you and bust you up with a jab all day. He showed that against Mikey Garcia. If he can jab you and straight right hand you and a straight left hand you all day, he will do that all day to you. I'm telling you, Errol Spence Jr. is one of the best boxers in the world. And there is nobody Terence Crawford has fought that would beat him. None of them. None of them. And when you get rid of all this weight class stuff and you look at, okay, who did you fight? And let's just talk about who you fought. Let's just talk about who you fought. Not what weight class was it when you fought him. Who did you fight? Ricky Burns, Errol Spence Jr. will annihilate Ricky Burns. Annihilate Ricky Burns. He will annihilate Ray Beltran. He will annihilate Julius Ndungo. He will annihilate Yuriokas Gamboa. He will annihilate Victor Postol. He will annihilate these guys. All these guys. There's only one guy two guys earlier in their careers that gave him a better fight, and he still beat him. The idea that seriously, man, of all the things that are ridiculous, this is why I'm saying I have more faith in what Errol Spence Jr. says, because nobody in their right mind would think that Kell Brook was broken when Errol fought him, but he wasn't broken 3 years later. That he wasn't broken 3 years later. That is ridiculous. Dude, if I was sitting up there, I'd be like, yeah. Like, if I was talking to Errol, I'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, yeah. Yeah, he was. He was broken up, yeah. He hadn't been in the weight class in 3 years. He hadn't had a top-notch fight in 3 years. He hadn't fought in the weight class, had not even been to the weight class. He took long times off. The man is out there in between fights hitting that yayo. He hitting that yayo. Come on, man. How are you gonna tell that? How are you gonna say that? And have somebody be able to do you all take Bud fans? Do you believe that? Hey, Mr. Tell It How It Is with the $2 holler, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Thank you so much for that support, man. And my guy Malcolm Allen back in there said, Mr. A new nickname alert. DH equals ducked him. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Malcolm Allen. And my guy, Mr. Tell It How It Is, and Stone Alone in the building. I need to know. Do you believe what Terence Crawford is saying? What he does in the ring, we don't know because we got to see it. Hey man, can y'all get the likes up? Honestly, Kush Pack, I appreciate the cash apps. I ain't gonna lie. Them likes, I appreciate a lot. Thank you very much for your likes. We got 500 people in the building. If you cannot support any other way, hit the like button. Yeah, I know what Yayo is. That's that Yayo. I know what Yayo is. He's on that Yayo. Yeah, he is. You heard what I said. Did you saw it? You saw what he did? You saw that man jumped up on that table and was like, and it started shadow boxing, dog. Yeah, dog. Kell Brook was washed up. And he got caught. If he could not get caught or he could really put something on that dude, come on, man. MJ, are you buying the Spence Op Pack shirt, OG? Somebody bought it for me, man, but I didn't buy it myself. Los in the building. What's going on? El Chino 0710 in the building. Said just because. Thank you, brother. Thank you for your support, bro. He knows. Yeah, he said that man. See, he knows what Yayo is. That man is lawyer. I know what it is. He was on that Yayo. Yeah, he was. I already ordered my shirt. Look, man, I'm not telling you as a fan of Errol Spence. I'm a fan of Errol Spence. I think Terence Crawford. I was a fan of Terence Crawford until his people started tripping on me for giving my opinion. So I can't say I'm the biggest fan in the world right now. Just be honest. But that doesn't mean I can't see what he can do. JT said Fanon got a sugar mama. All right, JT, I'll let that slide with an asterisk, as in watch you carefully. Nah, bro, I don't have no sugar mama. I take care of my wife. Thank you very much. No, I'm a sugar husband, and I work very hard to be that. Thank you very much. The only person I'm daddying is my kids. And the only mama I got is my mama. I got a mama. I know, JT. I got a mama. But I do appreciate the ladies in the chat because they most definitely keep a brother on his feet. So thank you very much. Kel eyes swole with that J. Dude, he ducked down because he didn't want to get his eye socket broken. Kell Brook quit too. 3 fighters quit. Amir Khan quit. He quit. He say, hey, 2 can't do it, baby. Amir Khan quit. Kell Brook quit. Sean Porter quit. Those guys quit. Who won the press conference in your opinion? Nobody did. I don't think anybody won that press conference. I think they both won the press conference because it's going to help them make more money. The person that I think looked more used to the moment is Errol. I think the person that looked like they were really in it and were like looked at home was Errol Spence. I think the one that looked nervous was Terence Crawford and Bomac, but I don't know why they were nervous. I can't put that on them. You know what I mean? So I don't think you can win a press conference because you're talking all kind of crazy. You know what I mean? I'll tell you this though, Errol's aggressive with Terence. Aggressive with him. Errol cut him off several. I don't like Terence's arguments either. Because Terence is saying things that are not true and he knows ain't true. Dude, come on, man. You're talking like Kell Brook was broken before Errol fought him, but he wasn't broken when you fought him. Errol, he said he was coming off a knockout loss. Dog, that man was coming off of 2 surgeries and years at a time layoffs. He was fighting, dog. He basically wasn't even in the NBA anymore. That man was in the D leagues. It's in about an hour. Hey, Mr. Sanders said, and I'm going to be on while the press conference is going on. I'm not getting off. Mr. Sanders said, hey, B Backwood Ken in the building. Much love, brother. Thank you for that support, bro. So you know I'm not going anywhere because they're going to be talking for like an hour. before it actually comes on. So I'm going to keep on chopping it up with you. And Mr. Duke in the building said, EJ but the fear of the most high guy after sparring Floyd. Errol, EJ put the fear of the most high in guys after sparring Floyd. Errol Drake Earl in the building. Thank you, brother, for that support, man. Thank you for that, man. That's big time, bro. Thank you, man. Early year. Thank you, brother. I'm sorry for saying your name. Yeah, Bomac was definitely nervous. Errol, and here's the thing, dude. I like Derek James' approach better. Now, who won that as far as like the camps? I would say Errol and Derek James. Dude, the only thing I didn't like, Derek James said Teofimo Lopez is undisputed twice. I didn't agree with that. But this is how desperate people are for a quote-unquote win. It's how desperate people are for a quote-unquote win. Why in the world did Terence? What? I'm sorry, Derek, but no, he's not. He's two-time lineal. He's not two-time undisputed champion. Who cares? Let me repeat this. Who cares? Before the fight happened, Porter wasn't broken. It seems like people dismissing Bud's work. It was shown on the 20. It will be shown on the 29th. No, it will not, Roger Lillard, because Sean Porter's not fighting on the 29th. Derek was messing with Terence. Man, look, I think Terence Crawford's point, I think his point was incorrect about him being undisputed. I don't know if he was messing with him or not, but I know that they don't have a lot of respect for what Terence Crawford has done because they're like, you're smoke and mirrors. You guys are smoke and mirrors. You guys are building fight. You are building fighters. You are taking fights that make you look good. You are being built. That's what they said. And I'm telling you, dude, man, Derek James is the one I'm looking at, man. You said size didn't matter before the first and second Fury fight. Third fight, it mattered. Now it matters. Birmingham Davis, first and foremost, let me shut you up. Trying to quote me on things that I said. I have never said size does not matter. I never said that. I didn't mean that. Size did not matter. Size does matter. It's just not the only thing that matters. Okay? Errol Spence, and I didn't say that before the first fight, and I damn sure didn't say it before the second fight. I only said it before. Man, shut up, you liar. So let me go back and block you. Please stop lying on me, RuPaul. Anyway, on to constructive conversation. Think part 2 is going to be a little more spicy. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you, man. Hey, it could be. E. Young in the building. What's going on, man? Again, my guy says Spence is the bone collector with that $10 holler. Hit that like button. Yes, sir, brother. Hit that like button, man. Wilder over 300 pounds. Look, man, Rod, let's not get suckered into bringing up these trolls. The greatest moment in their life was Deontay Wilder losing. They hang on to it like it wasn't years ago, and it is relevant to almost every single solitary conversation. Size does matter. It does. It's just not the only thing that matters. Okay? Size does matter. It's just not the only thing that matters. Size does not guarantee you a win. And you always know you're full of it when you start telling me what I say. That's when I know you're full of it. And I'm going to start blocking people immediately for that. When you tell me something that I said and try to quote that back to me, instead of I'm sitting here right here, you can, and there's a link right there, and you can just ask me what I think. Because I may have misspoken and you may have misunderstood. Those are all real possibilities. Of which should not be a fault on either guy. What's Crawford's game plan? 1 second. Real quick. T. Orlando, councilman in the building, the council in the building said, ask his mom if size didn't matter. Dog, look, I got a whole conversation about, don't get me talking about that, dog. Size matters, but it ain't the only thing. Women, Auntie Black Cherry with the $20 holler. Thank you so much, sister. Said women's conference till Saturday. Little coffee money. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister. Appreciate you, Auntie Black Cherry. My mama listens to this chat, so I can't even go into indiscreet conversations about that. Sounds like they make an excuse for Bud when he loses. Look, here's my thing, man. Here's my thing. I listened to Derek James speak, and he says he's not giving away the game plan. He's not giving anything away. But what he said is, look, man, ain't nobody caring about you switching. And if you're switching, and I know you're going to switch, then so what that you switched? Because I'm prepared for you to switch. He says that's not going to confuse an upper level fighter. You switching. It's not going to confuse them. Because they'll know what to do when you switch stances. Because they know you're going to do it. That Terence Crawford, in the majority of his career, has had fights that were set up to make him look good. That's what Top Rank does. Top Rank sets up fights for you to look good. That's their thing. And after he left Top Rank, he's had one fight, and he picked a fight that would make him look good. In David Avenetian. Hey, Fanon, yesterday they said Terence Crawford stopped everybody in welterweight. He did not stop. He did not stop Sean Porter. He did not stop him. He knocked him down twice, and his daddy quit. He did not stop Amir Khan. Amir Khan quit. So no, he didn't. Amir Khan did not. He got hit by a low blow, and I do believe he was in the corner and he refused to come out. He did not stop that man. There's two guys that he did not stop. Two guys. And something else that I like. When Derek James talks about Errol Spence Jr.'s win, do you know what he says about, Carlos Ocampo? He said Carlos Ocampo don't count. He said Carlos Ocampo doesn't count. Carlos Ocampo doesn't count. Do you realize that Terence Crawford accused Errol Spence of getting hurt by Carlos Ocampo? He accused him of being hurt by Carlos Ocampo. Did anybody see Errol Spence Jr. hurt by Carlos Ocampo? Enlighten me. Did anybody see that? I never saw it. That was a one-punch body shot knockout in the first round. I know they're called TKOs. They're called RTDs in some cases. If you're telling me the man that he knocked out, he did not knock out Amir Khan. He did. Show me, did he knock down Amir Khan? Maybe he knocked him down. Let me see. He may have knocked him down. I don't want to misspeak. That man was there for a paycheck. Let's see. He hits him in the nuts. Amir Khan gets hit in the nuts. He's in the corner. It was not, he gave him rest. He gave him rest. They didn't count him a knockout, and then he quit. He did not knock out Amir Khan. Let me go back here and see again. In round 6 of 12, was there a knockdown in this fight? Oh, and Amir Khan hit him with a counter left hook dead in the mouth. Oops. Scared to death. Now that's round 5. Round 6. In a body shot, a low blow, and he quit. How did he knock out Amir Khan? He low blowed Amir. Oh, it was the first round? Oh, and they knocked him down in the first round. I didn't see that. Okay, thank you. Round 1, yeah, I didn't see it. So he knocked him down in round 1. He didn't knock him out. There you go. But I appreciate it. Thank you. I didn't know. I didn't see it in the highlights. I couldn't remember. He may have done it. He may have done so. He may have knocked him down. But he knocked down Amir Khan. He didn't knock him out. Hey, Top Rank is build a boxer. Look at, Mr. Alcino said, look at he who must not clout chase. Top Rank is build a boxer. Look at he who must not clout chase. To be fair to him who must not be he who must not clout chase. He did not get built by Top Rank. He only had like 2 fights. He's only had 3 fights at Top Rank. He didn't knock Khan out. Exactly. He didn't knock Khan out. So no, he's not knocked out everybody in that division. He didn't knock out Amir Khan. He hit Amir Khan with a low blow, and then Amir Khan quit. That's what Amir Khan did. He quit. That looks like a setup to me, honestly. Spence assumes if he's going to more than a few rounds, I believe Bud has another plan early knockout. He shouldn't plan on an early knockout. That's a good way to lose. That is a very, very good way to lose, planning on an early knockout. Perfect way to lose. I'm just telling you, I don't buy their approach. I don't buy their approach. I don't buy it. I don't think he has a terrific resume. I don't. He did what he's supposed to do. He beat the people that were there to beat in the weight division. I think that's fair to say. But there's nothing resembling this circumstance. Errol's been here, bro. Errol's been there. Hold on one second. LV1. Oh, that's LV1, LVZ. Oh, that's LVZ. Oh, okay. Shout out to LVZ, man. Man, that's one of my favorite dudes. I'm sorry. I thought it was a dude who's just on the channel. Errol Drake said, Errol put the fear in the Most High in guys after sparring Floyd. I've seen dudes start stuttering at the mention of Errol. Look, man, it's going to be, as far as the press conference, as far as the press conference goes, Derek James, the way that he talks about that fight, I like it more than I like the talk that comes out of Terence Crawford's camp. Because Terence Crawford's camp, like, compare out what Bernie the Boxer says and what Bomac says versus what Errol Spence Jr.'s camp says. They fully acknowledge that Terence Crawford is a great fighter. They fully acknowledge it. He's a great fighter. He's got ski. Yeah. And they ask him, okay, well, what do you think? Like he said, man, I've seen counterpunchers before. He said, I think that Danny Garcia is a great counterpuncher. Ugas is a great counterpuncher. I've seen great counterpunchers. But then he says at the same time, I think Terence Crawford is quicker and faster than Danny Garcia. He's quicker and faster than Danny Garcia. See, I want you to point to me anywhere where anybody in Terence Crawford's camp has said anything similar to that about Errol. About how Errol, I've fought aggressive fighters before, but those guys are nothing like Errol is. I'm telling you, I don't like the notion that you're just going to get in the ring and figure it out. I don't like that. Adjustments to what? Your adjustments should already be set out. You already know what you're going to adjust to when it happens. That is the most likely way to get a win. Unless there's something that somebody can switch to that you just can't do anything with. I don't like that southpaw, that, okay, I'm going to go to south. Terence Crawford is going to fight this man in the southpaw stance. He ain't fighting that man in the orthodox stance. The switch is to orthodox. The switch is not to southpaw. The switch is to orthodox. Because Terence Crawford spends 95% of the fight in the southpaw stance. Show me a fight. Bomac said he is a damn good fighter yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday he said he's a damn good fighter. When did he say he was better than anybody that Terence Crawford's ever fought? They won't admit to it. Telling you, that's why I'm not saying that they don't have something when those guys are by themselves, when they're in the gym training and all that. I'm not saying they're not taking it seriously. I'm not saying they're not planning or any of that. But what I am saying is that there's a very good chance that they're underestimating Errol Spence Jr. There is a very good chance that they are underestimating that man based off what comes out of their mouth, which is the only thing that I can judge. Only thing that I can judge by is that you are underestimating the guy that's not underestimating you. Terence is in danger. I don't think Errol is in danger of getting in there with Terence and having Terence be better than he thought he was. I don't think that there's much of a risk because of the fact that he already acknowledges what he's done. And at the same time, he's very, very realistic about it because he's not saying like, dude, come on, man. You keep talking about who you knocked out. It's Amir Khan, man. Like, oh, but then what does Terence say? Oh, but look, you and Carlos Ocampo. Errol ain't bragging about knocking everybody out. See, those are like verbal games, bro. Those are na boo-boo conversations going back and forth. Beasley says Spence has been prepping for Bud for over a year. Yeah, he is. Derek James said he started watching films. The first time I heard Derek James say he started watching films on him was a couple years ago. Well, yeah, no. It was like, I think it was in like July of last year. Not a couple years, like July of last year. Now watch this. See how I misspoke? Yeah, if it was a couple years ago. Nah, I don't really think so. I think it was more like 6 months ago. One of you clowns going to jump up. Oh, you cap. Oh, I gotcha. You cap. Here's the link. So you can tell me I'm cap. I got to unfollow certain cats. Hold on, man. I got to unfollow you, brother. don't want to see no more of this. I can't see no more of that, dog. I mute anybody that shows me too many muscle pics. Seriously, any male that is not that starts sending me pictures where you out here like nah, I'm all right on all that, dog. I promise you, when I get all the way cut up, and when I get all the way down and cut up, and you can clearly see my biceps and triceps, I promise I'm not going to do that to you. Because it's here under the fat. It's there under the fat. Errol said they're going to ask why Errol keep breaking these grown-ass men. Hey, dude, because he's planning on trying to do it, man. I already know why. I already know why he breaks cats. Because he's honest with himself. And he don't care. Errol's got real confidence. No, that was over on Roger Lillard. That was over on Instagram. That was on Instagram. Nah, I don't do that, dog. I don't know why I don't do that, dog. And actually women too, I've gotten rid of all of them. Like everybody, there may be like 2 females that do anything like that, any like this. Any of these pics? Where's that? Any of these pics from a female? Any of those pics, I block you immediately. I'm done. I ain't got no time for that. If you do that, I'm done. Soon as I see that, I'm like, no, thank you. You're going to ruin it for me. You guys do it way too much. Been searching for that for 10 minutes. What is that? Soon as they do it, dog, I'm not following you. No, thank you. Telltale sign I don't have. There's no reason for me to be following you. What would my wife think? That's every time I do that, I'm like, what? All right, is this somebody my wife would not appreciate me following? So she ain't got to cop an attitude with me, and I have to feel sensitive about it. I'll just be like, nah, I'm all right, dog. Because if my wife was sitting there following a bunch of dudes with, I'd be like, what the fuck is this? I'd be like, what's this? God, dog, I guess I got to go to the gym before I lose my wife. Something like that. Hey, Joe A said it's bad for Bud. It's bad for Bud, man. Both DJ and EJ echo the same sentiments about breaking the will. DJ told EJ, you can't beat Ugas. You'll have to break. You can't beat Ugas. You have to break him. Bud is deep trouble going against that mentality. That's that Mexican mentality, man. I'm telling you, slick fighters don't like that. Smart athletic fighters don't like that. You're not blessed with everything, dog. You're not blessed with everything. You're not blessed with everything. Generally speaking, dude, cats that are real slick and slippery and all that, they're slick and slippery for a reason. They're slick and slippery for a reason. They don't want to get hit. And I'm telling you, that aggressive fundamental style, that stuff hits more often than it doesn't. Terence Crawford has got to overcome size and fundamentals. Typically, you overcome size with fundamentals. I'm telling you, they don't like it. And I'm telling you, them Mexicans know how to get you. They know how to cut off the ring. They know how to throw a hook. They know throw a hook where you think you're moving to. You know what I mean? Private page or account. What you talking about, Ajay? I don't know what you mean. They don't like that at all. I'm telling you. Super athlete, you don't like that. A guy that's a slippery running back don't like running straight in there. Boom. Boom. Don't like getting hit. They're like put on their back all the time. But I'm just telling you, they're just more honest, man. I like him. I think I can really tell what's going on with Errol Spence and those guys. Private account. My Instagram's private. Oh, okay. Yeah. Plant versus Benavidez, for example. Yeah, they don't like it. They mean, generally speaking, they don't like it. But you have to be, and you have to have, and let me tell you where I don't know about Bud. I don't know about his inside game, bro. He does not look like he doesn't look like he's got a top-notch inside game. He looks like he grabs and pushes you off and moves. He doesn't look like he has a top-notch inside game. And Errol getting in, he's going to hit you 3-4 times. Getting in, he's going to hit you 3-4 times. You're not going to be able to just grab him and not get hit. He's going to hit you 3-4 times. He's going to bump you too. He's going to bump you too. Like literally bump your body. He hitting you with your dude, he was hitting Ugas with his shoulder. Boom. And Errol's dirty too. Errol dirty too. You get an Adrian Peterson sometime. No, Adrian Peterson, from what I recall, was kind of all of that. Yeah, Bo Jackson too. But yeah, Bo Jackson was like that too. But Bo Jackson wasn't like he wasn't slick like Bernie Sanders. You know what I mean? But you get my point. Different sports. The analogy doesn't hold 100%. There's a link, man. Y'all can hit that. Oh man, I keep putting it in my Parlor v. Sweeten link. There you go. Sorry about that, man. Parlor v. Sweeten link was in there. Yeah, go ahead and hit that link. All fighters get dirty at points depending on who they're fighting. Yeah, but some people get dirty on the inside. Errol will get gritty. He'll get gritty with you. Just like Andre Ward will get gritty with you. Hey, man, Adrian Peterson's a beast. That makes you a full all-around dude. Adrian Peterson, what's going on? Upper echelon in the building. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Fernand? What's going on, family?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Well, I feel a whole lot better, man. Slept in my own bed last night.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Yeah, we got one of them Sealy Competes that's movable with the sleep doctor.
Oh,
boy,
okay.
That feels so with the pillow top. That feels so much better than the hospital bed, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it does, man. I'm glad you're home, brother. I'm glad you're home.
Yeah, now I got that in-home nurse now. We got a nurse that's staying with us for we had to set a room aside for a nurse. Like, we got 5 bedrooms, so we had to set aside a room for the nurse. My wife had to convert my man cave so she could have that room right there. But I don't need my man cave right now, I guess. But
yes, sir.
So we got a live-in nurse right now that's going to help us for the next 30 days, and then I should be good. Hopefully, I'll be good so I can make it to the Errol Spence fight.
Yes,
but,
sir.
What I was going to touch on was, see, Bud and them, they're really confident. Like, I'm not going to say that he's not. It's a false bravado. See, Bud and Bomac and them, they some country boys. They down there, they think they the brightest, but they're not really. I'm not calling nobody dumb, but you can hear how they talk, man. They're not the brightest in the book. They're not the sharpest dick. And they're sitting there looking, well, Bud stopped Sean Porter. Errol struggled with Sean Porter. See, they using that as a measuring stick. Because if you notice when Bud argued with Errol, he was like, are you mad that I did what you can't do? That you couldn't do? Are you mad? Remember he was arguing with Spence about the stoppage that he got on Sean Porter.
Yeah, I did.
Claim. So he feels like he stopped Sean Porter. Errol couldn't. He in his mind, he feel like he more superior than Errol. Bomac and them too. And what they don't realize is Errol didn't even have strength and conditioning. And they don't realize Derrick James is keyed in on them. And Bud's going to get in that ring, and he's going to think that he's vastly superior to Errol, and he's going to hit Errol with everything he got and his best stuff. And when he sees that doesn't do nothing to Errol and it doesn't rattle Errol, you're going to see a look of desperation and desolation come in Bud's eyes. He's going to realize what's up. And once he realizes that, he's going to get on the back foot, he's going to get timid, and he's going to realize that he's done 8 more than he can chew. I've seen that happen to fighters before when they get in there and their will is broken. When they see there's nothing that they can do against a far more superior fighter. And what they don't realize is Earl and Derek also has a main point that they used to spit, but they don't say it now. Most boxers don't want to fight. Boxers don't want to fight a 12-round fight. They want to sit there, stick, move, slick, not get hit, like you said, right? But don't no boxer want to get down and dirty and gritty and slug it out for 12 rounds. They're not trying to fight 3 minutes of every round. When you fight Errol Spence, you're fighting 3 minutes of every round that you're in there with him. You're not getting no break, mentally or physically. And that's taxing on people. And you just can't build your stamina up that good to go 12 full rounds like that. You have to have endurance training. You have to put in years of that right there. You just can't do that in months. And see, Bud is the type of fighter, yeah, he has stamina and stuff, but he's not used to the pace that Earl's gonna push this fight through. Earl's about to put this fight, excuse me. He's about to put this on a Usain Bolt fight pace level while Terence Crawford wants to run at a marathon pace. He's not gonna run at no marathon pace. We're gonna be sprinting all the way for 5 miles. We're not gonna be jogging 5 miles, we're sprinting. You heard what the man, well, I made a video, the dude said that Earl said on his jogging, he runs a 6:30 mile, a 6 minute and 30-second mile on jogging. I mean, I got it in the video that I did yesterday, but 6 minutes and 30 seconds on the jogging. And when he hauling ass, it's a 5-something mile. That's where Earl runs his miles at. And that's amazing. That's amazing. The man is a workhorse. He has an unlimited battery pack because that's all he works on is that stamina. Because stamina kills. Like, fatigue will turn the greatest warrior into a coward. Fatigue takes away everything. Once fatigue sets in, a fighter's ready to give up, lay it down, and go home. And Errol Spence is going to push the pace to that fight so much, and he's going to be hitting Bud. And see, Bud's not used to throwing punches at the speed and the rate that Earl's going to be doing. Plus, he's going to be getting hit. And every time he's getting hit, his stamina is going to be getting sapped away from them body shots. Every sparring partner Earl has to wear rear protectors. Even Jamel Charlo and even the light heavyweights. When I talked to Derek James, he said even the light heavyweights wear their rear protectors. And he's stopping light heavyweights in the ring, in sparring. This man is doing 16 plus rounds every session. Every session is between 16 and 20 rounds. So Errol Spence is prepared to go a 15-round fight, throwing 3 minutes of every round. Terence Crawford doesn't know what he's getting into. Bomac and them don't know what they're getting into. This fight right here is going to be a testament of will and endurance. And we're going to see Bud and them break by around 5 or 6 rounds. They're going to see that the pace is over and they can't keep up. And they're going to drown into the quicksand. Watch what I tell y'all. And I just like to thank everybody for their prayers and everything. I appreciate you for keeping that good boxing talk while I was in there so I could be entertained for at least 2 hours every day. And I like to shout out to everybody. Peace and blessings. This is Upper Echelon, and I'm signing off.
All right, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Glad you're back home, man. Oh, yeah. Look, man, I like that. I like you got off like Kamal Oz did. I like that. He did the Kamal Oz. I'm out. Love it. Love it. There's that link, though. Come on in. Don't be shy. Let's talk this boxing. Yeah, dog, that's a big thing. Upper Echelon ain't missed that. That's a big thing. Whether or not you're going to be able to continue to go and push when somebody is always doing it, it'll wear you down. And Errol talked about focus yesterday, about the key to win with focus. Look, man, if you grinding and you grinding and you're grinding and you stay focused, it's like the most important thing is going to be to stay focused until the end of the fight. Jay Bird said, that's nice. That sounds nice, but it's foolish to think Bud isn't a workhorse. He's not in the ring. He's not a workhorse. What's going on, Brandon Taylor?
What's up, Fanon? How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, man. Hey, can you flip your camera or turn your camera off? Because we looking
I'm gonna turn it off. Let me turn it off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the truck, but I had to call in. Man, listen, I did not know Errol was that much bigger than him, man. This shit is about to be a massacre. How you feel about the size? Did you peep the size difference?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. I mean, Errol's a bigger dude. definitely. The thing that struck me is their arms are about the same length.
Yeah,
So the combination of the height and the fact that Errol stands tall and throws straight punches means it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be tougher for Terence to just move his head back off them jabs.
I agree.
So
I agree.
yeah,
I agree.
I saw that.
And I thought I'm not gonna say that Terrence is scared because I don't think either one of them at this point is scared or anything. But I just saw a difference in like Bud's energy when he was when they was facing off. It was a different energy from like the Ndongo face off and the Porter face off. It was more so like a respect factor that like I know this motherfucker. My bad. Excuse my language, but like I know he hit a work. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know this ain't the average person. I don't know. It was just weird to see Bud have that type of energy. Even when they were like holding it, Earl was getting his belts together to put on him. He was kind of like looking him up and down, like, damn, I didn't know he was this big. So I'm just excited, man. I'm happy we finally got it.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm happy we finally got it. I'm excited to see how they both approach the fight. Just excited. I do think today's press conference is going to be a little more entertaining. I think the jitters are gone. The first face-off is over, so I'm excited to see what happens in the next. What we got? 20 minutes.
Something like it's like an hour and 20 minutes, man. They start those that they don't come on for a while.
That's true. That's true.
So we're gonna still be on for a while. While we wait for these guys.
Well, listen, I'm staying until you tell me it's on. So I appreciate you for always letting me in, man. Speak my piece.
Anytime, man. Anytime. And shout out to all the truck drivers out there doing their thing, man.
Back in the chat, man.
All right, brother. Get back with you, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the truckers out there doing that work out there. And if you're at the job, shout out to you, man. Thank you for being out there doing what you do. Somebody's benefiting from your labor, from your consistent labor. Even if you don't have hard work like them lawyers, like T. Orlando Pearson, overcharging people, and doing other people dirty. Even they got purposes in their life, right? Derek said, "Oh, by the way, Jay Bird, look, man, ain't nobody need to hear all that nonsense. You guys keep saying Terence Crawford's arms are longer. I don't think they are. I don't think that they're longer. First of all, I don't go to BoxRec and look at BoxRec arm lengths because they've got Yuriorkis Gamboa's. They got Yordanis Ugas's arms at a 69. I have heard a television announcer say that Terence Crawford's reach was 70 inches. Do you know how long 74 inches is? That is a 6'1" arm length. That's my arm length on a 5'8" guy. More than likely it's a slight exaggeration. More than likely it's a slight exaggeration because 74 inches is for somebody that's like 6'1". 6'1". I didn't think he had a longer reach than Victor Postol. And Victor Postol's at a 69. Just doesn't really look like that to me. He does have long arms. You know what I'm saying? He does have long arms. But a 74-inch reach, because it's on BoxRec, I don't know about that. That's kind of long, man. It's long. Now, he is rangy. Don't get me wrong, he is rangy. But I don't know if it's really 74 inches. I think it may be an NBA. I think it may be an NBA 74 inches. Could be 72, and that's pretty long. Mine are 72, and I'm 5'8". Yeah, he's 5'8" as well. That's my point, Outlaw. He's 5'8" as well. So, do you have Outlaw Thomas? Do you have longer arms? Do you have long arms? He's gonna have long arms, 2 inches longer than yours. An inch on each side, on each side. Hold on one second, man. We got Big Lorenzo in the building. What's going on, Big Lorenzo? I hear you moving around, man, but I don't hear you speaking. All right, Big Lorenzo, you got to come back when you actually want to speak, man. Hey, again, hey, thank you to everybody that supports the supported the chat today in the Cash App. Thank you, and the PayPal. Thank you guys very, very much. Just give Errol everything right and make it make sense. Just give Errol everything right and make it make sense. What are you talking about? Dodge J. Just give Errol everything. What do you mean, give him everything? I'm not giving him everything. What am I supposed to give him? What am I not giving? How can I give anything to anybody? But then again, like I said, I'm not getting into this stuff. I'm not doing that anymore, man. I'm tired of it. It's not fun. It makes boxing less fun for me. And I'm tired of you guys trying to, steal my joy by insisting that I don't give an honest opinion so that you can feel better. If you ask me, Errol is a taller, bigger guy than Terence Crawford. I looked at the shoulder. The arms looked about the same length. Terence Crawford's arm may be a little bit longer. Maybe. As long, maybe a little bit longer. 2 inches longer in reach? I don't think so. See, Floyd was 5'8" and he had a 71. See, I don't even believe 5'8". He's saying 74. He's not saying 70, 71, 72. He's saying 74. Obaya, what's going on, man?
How you doing? Peace, Fanon. First of all, I love your show. I've been watching you for a couple of years now. I'm out of New York City. But I want to say something. Thank you. So I want to say this, right? I believe, and now I started off liking Crawford. I actually like Crawford, but I love Errol. So I'm gonna say this: the only way I could see Crawford having a chance is he has to, like, I think the last guy who was on there, he made a good point. Sorry about the background noise. I'm in New York City.
Worries, man.
But I feel that he would have to start. I mean, he got to train to try to get Errol out of there in the first 3, 4, 5 rounds, three rounds. I mean, he got to start off, because he can't take. He's not going to be able to take the pressure. It's sort of like Mr. T, but Errol got a lot of stamina. You know what I'm saying? But he got to really start fast or try to knock him out early. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see him winning any other way. You know what I'm saying? I really don't really see him winning any other way. As far as even like if you try to go to distance with him, you're not going to win that battle. If I the reason why I saw Errol losing from day one when I first saw the matchup is because Errol's punches is way more crisp than Terence Crawford. His punch placement is is great. He has a great punch placement. I see Terence Crawford, like you said, I think you said that a while back, that his punches is a bit wide, and that's how I always judge my my fighters when I see them coming up prospects. If I see how nice and short, crisp their punches are, that's how I see. But I don't really see Terence Crawford really having a chance against Errol. Really, I mean, he got a puncher's chance, but that's the only way I see the strategy. I don't see the only strategy I see that they can't going to try to take it to him early and try to get something going in. But that's it. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I see him needing a knockout to beat Errol. I don't think he's going to win the scorecards because I think Errol is going to win most of the rounds because he's so busy.
Right.
And I think that there's a chance that Errol. I really do think that if Errol fights the fight that Errol wants to fight, he's going to win.
Yes.
And he can win in a way that it could go 12 rounds. They could throw in the towel on Terence.
Yep.
If Terence shows any age, like if he fights like he fought at David Avenesian, if he fights at the level he fought with David Avenesian, he's going to lose. Because Errol, you're not gonna all of a sudden just jump out there and like, oh, I just need to knock. It's not going to happen.
Right.
Otherwise, you better do that in the first round because Errol's going to be on him. But yeah, man, I got Errol winning the fight because I just don't think. I don't think Terence Crawford got the work rate. And for the people that said that Errol, that is like Terence, don't think Terence is not a workhorse. Terence is not a workhorse in the ring. I mean, I'm sure he's a workhorse in his preparation.
Yeah.
But a workhorse in the ring, like you're fighting every second. You know,
Nah, I
you're
don't.
fighting every second, and
And
you are
like that's
pushing that. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, that's what I
yeah. I
mean by that.
mean, and that's another thing. His chin. We seen him go down. Even though they didn't count it as a knockdown, but he went down. You know what I'm saying? Earl should have brought that up in the thing. He should have said that in the press conference. But you got knocked down, but they didn't count it as a knockdown. That would have been a great comeback. But listen, I appreciate your show, bro, and
Man, anytime, man.
I'm always gonna be looking, I'm always here in the chat. So the peace to you and much success to you, my brother. Peace.
All right, brother. Take care, man. Shout out to New York City too. Peace.
Thank you, bro. Peace.
One thing I like about New Yorkers is that most of them dudes love New York. I've only ran across maybe one dude that didn't like New York from New York. Everybody else big time like New York. Hey, Jay Dodge, give me 1 second. Click the link. I will be right back. And again, thank you to everybody that has supported the channel and the Cash App. It really does make a big difference to the channel. So thank you to each and every one of you guys out there holding it down. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. I will be, give me like 15, give me about 20 seconds. I'll be right back. Hopefully there'll be somebody to click that link. All right, sorry about that. Right back at you. Courtney Thompson. Bud gave the game plan away yesterday. He thinks EJ can't fight going backwards, meaning he's going to walk EJ down. Bad decision. EJ most definitely can fight going backwards. And he can hit you while you're trying to come in. Who said he can't fight? I don't get that. Everyone I've dropped a few videos, like 7. Xena 360 said, fighting Ramirez or Barboza next. Who is that? Fighting Ramirez or Barboza? Who's fighting Ramirez or Barboza next? Who's fighting those guys next? Yeah, they all can. What's going on? Ashley's Corner, the great Ashley's Corner. What's happening with your sister? So can Bud. Yeah, Bud can fight going backwards. He can fight. I don't know so much about him fighting Errol coming forward. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. You know what I mean? I don't know about that one, dog. Maybe he can. He's not going to. I don't think he's going to do it. Man, Bud got like 36, 37 fights, bro. What's going on, man? Been listening during my workout, sleuthing out. Shout out to Everything Boxing. What's going on, you man? What's going on with your brother? Hope you well. Yeah, I don't care about Tio. Tio's scared of Barbosa. Whatever, man. Ring Magazine did some craziness. Dog, Ring Magazine, man. I swear, man. Them dudes right there. They just holding on to it, huh? Make boxing great again. Man, those are the Donald Trumps of boxing over there at Ring Magazine, man. Ring Magazine is so ridiculous. Now watch this. Rolly Romero is the WBA champion, right? They don't even have the WBA champion in the top 10 of the lightweights. Not even in the top 10. He's got a major championship belt. How can you not have him in the top 10? The top 10. What did I tell you? You know who they put in the top? You know who they just put in the top 10 pound for pound? And guess who they didn't put in? Guess who they didn't put in? They got Lomachenko in there still. They put Teofimo in there, and Jermell Charlo is still not in there because of inactivity. They didn't take Josh Taylor out despite Josh Taylor's inactivity. Like, how do you get away with not having Jermell Charlo in there, man? Will you please, man, let me talk to you, Dougie. Bro, you out here looking bad, dog. And he says he don't make the rankings. You need to have a talk with the people that are in there making them rankings. Make that committee. You need to do some shuffling, man. You need to do some shuffling. All right. You need to have a representative democracy or something, dog. You need to vote. People need to vote about who gets a vote. Okay? Because y'all stuff is ridiculously. Sometimes you guys just do things that are bananas. Hey, EO School in the building. Much love, man. Thank you, brother. For the $5 holler, brother. Thank you for that support, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, the link. Yeah, I can hit the link. For non-press, it's not going to start at your year must be East. It's not going to start at 11. It's going to start at, it's going to start at 10. I mean, it's going to start at like 12. I know it's about to be on, man. YouTube better come on, man. Now it is most definitely the day. And this does not say after. It says starting. Yeah, it ain't on yet. Bo in the building. What's going on, Bo?
Good morning. How you doing, Fanon?
Man, I can't complain about not a thing, bro. How are you?
I'm okay, man. I'm trying to, trying to maintain. I'm doing okay.
Hey,
I just want to give a shout out.
Man, let me get these going, man. Let me get his positivity going.
Sure.
That's some positivity for you, man. Positivity for it. It'll be good.
Let's send it for upper echelon. I really appreciate him. I saw a great video that he had on Spence and his sparring back in the day. I think I'd seen it before. I don't know where I'd seen it, but it was a good refreshing reminder about what Spence does and who he is. But these guys in the Ring magazine, I think they're a little bit spiteful in the media sometimes too. When they have a contentious relationship with a boxer, they take it out on him, and I think that's what they've done with Jermell Charlo. Because I can recall when he did that pay-per-view with his brother, I was reading a lot of articles that were specifically telling people not to buy the pay-per-view, like it wasn't worth it. And to this day, I still say that was probably overall, that's probably the best card that I can remember overall. I mean, it lacked because there was no fans, but anyway, I hope that the Fulton Inoue fight doesn't get lost up in the shuffle, yeah, because that is another great fight, and I can't recall a week where we had two top, I would say, pound for pound fights in 1 week, and not on the same card. I mean, that is really great, and I look forward to seeing Fulton take on Inoue and to see how that's a good contrast as well, because Fulton's ring generalship, I mean, if you consider that he has so few knockouts to do what he does the way he does, it is really unique, and I think he's a unique talent. Maybe the knockouts will come as he goes up, maybe more towards his natural weight. But I can't wait for that one either. Inoue with all the hype that he's been getting and them claiming that he's over, that he's the top pound for pound fighter. I mean, to me, that's ridiculous. But we just got to let it play out. We can sometimes I feel like I gotta just be quiet and let it play out, because there's a lot of, I guess I would say, wayward opinions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which is why we come here and we talk boxing with you and with other pages like you, because we're looking for something. We're looking for something with some substance. You know, with people who actually watch these fights. But anyway, I mean, this is a good time to be a boxing fan. I can't wait to see what the second press conference holds. Just before, can I get a prediction from you as far as Crawford? How do you think Crawford comes out? You think he's going to have the same demeanor that he did yesterday, or do you think he switches it up?
Same. I think he's going to have the same demeanor, but bigger heat. But he's going to have taller shoes on. That's all. I think he's going to stand up a little bit more stronger, a little bit taller, so he don't look short. No, I think he's probably going to be a little bit more comfortable. I think probably. And we'll see, man. But I think these dudes are, you know, I think it's a formality for him. I think it's just going to be the same thing. He ain't going to be mean mugging, like he ain't going to be mean mugging Errol or any of that stuff. I just see it I kind of see it playing out being the same thing, man. You know what I mean? That's all. Not much different, because it's just 24 hours later in a different city. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking, like, because you remember the Tank and Ryan first press conference, and the second one kind of had a different feel to it.
Yeah, he was
right?
ready.
Like,
Well, Ryan was a little bit more. Ryan was a little bit more, you know, aggressive with his insults, and he had things. He knew how to react to what Gervonta had said before, because they had already had the press conference, right? So now Terence will know, Errol will know. They both pretty witty guys. You know, hey, I got a guy right behind you though, Bobo. And then I probably will cut out of here, man, and let people watch this live stream, man. But hey, thank you, brother. Hey, and I don't know what you're going through, man. But hey, man, you're in my prayers. I hope it's gonna get better for you and all of that. You know, just keep positive, keep it pushing, man.
I appreciate the gong. I appreciate all. I'm good. You know, just sometimes our mind gets stuck in a certain way. You kind of got to just switch things up. You know how it is. Not too bad.
Man. Woo! You got to be positive, man. God dog, you got to keep. You got to keep, because you're causing yourself pain if you're not, and you can alleviate that pain. You know. All right, man. I'll get back to you, Bo.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. The Word. What's going on, man?
How you doing, Fanan?
Man, I can't. How are you?
I'm doing well, praise God, man. As good as I can be. So praise God for that. I agree with you on a lot of things. To be honest, I don't think I could even. It's hard for me to see Terence Crawford winning this fight unless it's some type of flash knockout or something. But I wanted to throw out a theory. Say Terence Crawford does get the flash knockout, and then the mandatory rematch. If Errol Spence dominates him like we would have thought he did this time.
Yeah, you're trying to. Okay. I can't do that, dog. I don't want to do that. Are you going to ask me, like, what happens if Terence Crawford knocks him out?
No, I was saying, we know there's a mandatory rematch. There will be a rematch. Say if Errol Spence won the second rematch the way we anticipate him winning this fight, do you think there will be a third fight? That was the question. Do you think there will be a third?
Second, no.
Right.
I'm not if he wins the first. Right now, ain't nobody gonna give me any scenarios where I'm sitting there thinking about Terence Crawford winning the fight and Errol Spence Jr. losing the fight. I think that is a ploy by Terence Crawford fans to try to get me to put positive energy in the air. We'll see who wins. I'm not doing it with Errol either. If Errol wins and Errol beats the brakes off of Terence, do I think Terence is going to take another rematch and get in there with the same thing? I don't know, but I don't like.
You know, I definitely I think Errol gonna dominate. I really do, but it's just I thought that about Roy and Tarver. I watched boxing and been disappointed. So I'm just saying, if it did happen and there was a rematch at 36, I don't think Terence Crawford would, next year if they was to have a rematch, I would think if there was a second fight, he would lose. And my question is, if he did lose, if it was split, would they do a third, do you think? Or do you think
I don't know. Depends on how much money they make. I don't know. I couldn't even speak on it. It depends on how much somebody got left. Probably not, though. because Errol is going to be somebody that is most definitely going to be trying to wear. I mean, I don't know if Terrence's body, if I don't know if Terrence's body can take 3 of those. That's a lot of punishment for that dude. Like, it's a lot. I mean,
that's what I was thinking. Like, if he got beat up bad the second fight, he might not fight again till almost 37 if he had to take a year
and on
off.
top of it, Bud don't like to fight more than once a year.
Right.
And Bud only fights once a year. So and he's 36. In that scenario, in the scenario we're talking about, Bud is a 15-year pro. He's got 15 years of professional training camps, and he's got, how many fights does he have? 38 fights, something like that. He's got he's got a good number of fights. He's got at least 10 more fights than at least 10 more fights than Errol Spence Jr. does. So, I don't know, man. That's a lot on that, man. But hey, I got one guy right behind you, and after that, I'm gonna watch the press conference. All right, brother.
All right, brother. Have a blessing.
Make sure you come back. Thank you. Where are you from, by the way, though?
I'm from Detroit, but I live in Houston.
Oh, okay. All right, that's what's up. All right, man. We'll get back with you, sir. Peace.
All right, brother.
What's going on, man? DeMariano.
What's going on, Fanon?
Man, I can't complain, man. What's good with you, sir?
Yeah, man. I just got some few things to say, man.
Okay.
Things that aren't being said, man, about Terence Crawford and that ducking situation, man. The truth is, all Terence Crawford fans, they would like to sweep it under the rug, and that's all you hear is just be happy that the fight is made now. Can we just focus on that? That's what they want to focus on now, to forget about that. But the fact is, he ducked. There's no getting around it. The man ducked. And you know what Terence Crawford remind me of? He remind me of the dog that's behind the fence barking, and then you open up the gate. He don't come out and try to attack the other dog. He just barks on the other side of the gate. That's Terence Crawford. And another thing that ain't being talked about is this. People want to focus on him taking the fight now. Terence Crawford has an ego. He also has ears, and he hears what's going on and what's being said about him ducking that man. And the man that has pride, I don't care if you're scared or not, you go have pride, that'll make a man step up to the plate. A man with pride would step up to the plate, man, when his greatness is being challenged. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why Terence Crawford took this fight, man. Because he don't want to go down as being known as a duck, man. Regardless of what's being said, he do not like that narrative with his name being attached to that. That's why he's hoping that this fight could erase that, and maybe it will, because the fight's gonna happen. But the boy gonna get beat too. and I'm gonna tell you something, Fanon. This is not even gonna be a close fight. People Terence Crawford, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. Terence Crawford is gonna go, he's gonna fight this fight southpaw. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's better at it. You're gonna want to be your best against Spence. He's not gonna go in there in orthodox, man. He switches to southpaw because he's better. And his favorite punch is this looping left hook that tries to time people coming in. That's all Terence has to me. People keep talking about,
and he got an upper left and an uppercut with that too.
Yeah, people keep talking about Errol being one dimension. I've watched so many of Terence Crawford fights, and that's what he does. He likes to keep his range, and he likes to try to catch people coming in with either that uppercut or the hook. There's nothing. I don't understand what people talk about when they say that Terence Crawford is so much more versatile than Errol. How? He doesn't press no one. He doesn't switch it up. He doesn't change levels in his attack. He doesn't do anything. He sits back and he tries to catch people coming in. That's one dimensional to me. Errol to me is the one that has shown the diversity. Oh man, he shows so much great footwork in the Lamont Peterson fight. A lot of people don't talk about that, man. The footwork that he displayed in that Lamont Peterson fight, it's better than any footwork that I've seen from Terence Crawford. Period. He's I mean, I don't know, man. It's crazy, man, when I hear this stuff, man. And I'm a fighting dude, man. I've been fighting all my life, light-skinned in the hood. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, man. Floyd Mayweather hometown too, man.
Oh, that's
Yeah. And man, I went right into the gym here in Grand Rapids, man. Right from smoking cigarettes and weed off my couch, man, and I beat the best boxer in that gym. And that's this Grand Rapids, and this is the thing, for now, I don't know if you aware of this, but the headquarters to the Golden Gloves is here in Grand Rapids.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Dave Packard is the president of the Golden Gloves. That headquarters is here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It was the gym that Floyd Mayweather grew up in. I stepped in that gym, and you probably could look this fighter up too, man. His name is Jordan Schimmel. He actually got knocked out by what is his name? But Usyk beat him to get his title at light heavyweight. Russian dude had a lot of power. Geez, I'm having a brain fart right now.
You talking about
Gassiev. Yes. Gassiev knocked out the dude Jordan Schimmel, but man, Jordan Schimmel, he was Michigan Golden Gloves Fighter of the Year 3 years. I think 2 of them was consecutive years. And I went right off my couch from smoking weed and cigarette and went in the gym and dominated him and was holding back power and everything, man. So I know about the boxing game, man. I've been fighting my whole life, man, and I've never taken the L, man. But anyways, never taken the L. And I'm 270, man, 6 feet. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but the angle. Yeah. I'm 276 feet, man. And athletic as hell too, but and fast hands. And hey, I hit harder than Mike Tyson, man. And that's I hit harder than Mike, man. Trust me on that. Yeah, but anyways, man, this fight is not even gonna be close, man. Terence finna get whitewashed, man. Mark my words. I'm gonna be here too to show y'all, man. I'm gonna be here the 30th. Just to say, man, I told y'all this was not even gonna be. It's not even gonna be competitive, man. I say it's gonna be competitive first 4 rounds, man. First 4 rounds, Errol's gonna push, step on the gas, man, on this dude, man. And I only say the first 4 rounds because I think that's when Terence will have the energy to evade him. That's it. After that, man, and being touched by that boy, and that's gonna be his demise, man. It's him wanting his get back. When you want to plant your feet with Errol, that's what he wants you to do. You a little dude, man. That the size difference, man. Everything. It's not even going to be close. That boy light in the ass. You hear what Errol said? He said everybody light in the ass for me.
Yeah.
Every last one of them light in the ass to me. Hey, that's a grown man in that division, man. And them little boys. And he's proven it to every one of them that he's fought so far. He's proven that I'm the man and you a boy. And Terence is he's just another one of them boys, man. He's just another one of them boys, man. And these Terence Crawford fans are so delusional. I'm so sick and tired of hearing this. Errol Spence took the easy route. Easy route? Come on, man. Y'all act like y'all ain't got business sense, man. The easy route, it's more easier to make fights in-house. He knew that. He got all other belts in-house. Listen, man, I'm finna go collect these belts and I'll be back for yours. Simply what he did. Why am I still hearing this narrative from these dumbass Crawford fans keep talking about, well, what about the easy route? And you know, it was somebody that said on another channel, they said, man, no one talks about Bomac talking about when he came that with Crawford went to the 147, that they was taking the easy route. The easy route being Jeff Horn. And he said easy because a lot of people say that, well, Terence could have went any route because he was undisputed. He could have went any route he wanted to. But the easier route for Terence was Jeff Horn because that was an in-house fight.
It was the easiest to get.
Yeah, it was the easiest to get. He knew he could have got that fight like this. Same thing with Errol, man. You Bud fans, stop it, man. Stop it with that. He was avoiding Terence. No, he wasn't, man. He knew a game plan and he knew it was simple. I'm gonna go collect these because that's gonna be the easiest route to go. Collecting those are in-house. All he gotta do is go to Al and say, Al, make that happen. I want that. Al's gonna say, yes, sir. Got that coming. Him dealing with Terence right away would have been like we was just going through. He even proved that it was a hard.
Proved it was the easy route.
Exactly. He proven that was an easy route.
Let me tell you how he proved it. With that negotiation with Terence Crawford and how long that shit took. So clearly it was easier to get fights with them than it was that Terence Crawford was a free agent, and it still took a year to get to an agreement with him.
Yes,
you know
my point exactly, Fanon. Yes. And so that's essentially what it means. So stop. I don't even want to hear another Bud fan talk about that, man. If y'all listening, shut that shit up. I'm done. I don't want to hear it no more, man. And Fanon, I've been watching you for years, man. And I just played.
I've been seeing your name.
I just play the background, man. I comment sometimes. I don't even comment all the time. I comment sometimes. I think I've called in once or twice before too. You know, I've donated here and there, but I just like to play the background, man. You know, I'm at work. I'm a CNC machinist, man, and I like to just plop up your stuff on my big speaker, man, and just have you blasting. You know what I mean? So, and I'm third shift too. So sometimes I'm able to catch you today for some, you know, because I've sometimes I catch you in the morning, or sometimes I just catch you on the recap at work. You know what I mean? Third shift. But yeah, man, I thought, man, this been on my mind for a while, man. I want to get this off my chest, man, before the fight, man. But yeah, these it ain't even gonna be close for man. Watch, man. It's actually, and you know what's gonna happen? This gonna be easier than Ugas. And a lot of people, this is gonna be easier than Ugas, man. Ugas already beat Terence. This is another thing that ain't being talked about, and why I don't even know why Errol isn't saying this, man. Hold on, you keep talking about Ugas. Ugas beat you multiple times in the amateurs, multiple times, man. So I mean, and if Ugas would have ran across Errol in the amateurs, he would have never beat Errol. Never beat Errol in the amateurs. He's beaten Bud several times in the amateurs, man. Simple, man. This is gonna be easy work for my boy, man. And I'm gonna tell you something too, man. For now, you touched on it. I don't like Terence Crawford's personality, man. I don't like the things that come out his mouth. I don't like that he's dark skinned with a brown nose, with a light skinned nose. I don't like that. I don't like this dude's smile. He looks like a clown to me with that dark skin with the light skinned nose. Nigga's a clown, man. I'm excuse my language for saying the N-word. But yeah, man, he's a clown. Everything come out his mouth is just the way he deliver it is just buffoonery, man. Like I can't get down with nobody like that. And I even liked Terence Crawford before, man. But I can't rock with this dude, man. Off the things he say, his actions, his I mean, he makes it hard for someone like myself, man, who just has zero tolerance for bullshit. I have zero tolerance for it in my everyday regular life. And to see this dude, man, I can't rock with this dude, man. He's a clown to me, man. I have no respect for this dude, man. None whatsoever, man. And that's one thing too. Everybody that's fought Terence Crawford has given him the opportunity to think. They've given him the opportunity to think. He sat there and he'll throw that little hook he like to throw just to let them know. I'm just to scare them, to give him that room. He'll throw it. Go back and watch these fights for now. He'll throw it just to let them know. Yeah, it's coming if you come in. It's coming and you come in. And his opponents, they become real cautious. They give him the opportunity to think. Man, Terence, man, Errol Spence ain't gonna be sitting there worried about that little hook. He coming up with the high guard. He gonna eat that. Give me that. Because after that hook for Terence doesn't throw anything else after that powerful hook. That one little powerful hook he tried to catch, he doesn't. It's either a grab or a push off up close. He doesn't throw anything after that one hook. And Terence and Errol gonna eat that. Errol gonna come in with the high guard or behind the jab. And man, dude, it's just pressure all night for that dude. He ain't gonna have no chance to think. And he's been given the chances to think and come up with these brilliant little things that he do. He's not gonna be given that come July 29th, man. He's not gonna be given that. That's gonna be taken away. And he's gonna have to be able to think on the fly. And we haven't seen Terence think on the fly. No one has pushed him the way Errol is gonna push him with that size, that jab pumping out there, that cross to the body or that cross to the head. You don't know which one coming, or the left to the body, the left to the head. He hasn't seen any of this yet, man. None of it. And I'm gonna tell you another thing that's been on my mind that I've been wanting to say too, for now. People talk about this layoff of Errol. And talk about some, Bud, because he just had his Evanesian fight. I'm gonna tell you just like this. That boy getting work in that gym way harder than Evanesian. He sparring Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo on any given day is better than that dude, man. So there's no what time off. That boy ain't got no time off. He in there sparring other champions. You know, like this man. And oh my God, for nah, man. I could go on, man.
It's all good. Get it off your chest, dog.
Man, there ain't no time off for this man. This man is in that gym working, man. And his sparring matches are light matches. They're extended. They're extended past 12 rounds. He's doing more than 12 rounds. Hard sparring in there too, man. I mean, dude, this man ain't had no time off, and he been doing this for a whole year in preparation for this guy, man. A whole year of doing that in preparations for this man who has did what? Sparred Shakur Stevenson, sparred the bums in his gym, and Evanesian. Come on, man. Terence Crawford better than everybody in his gym, man. He don't even have a close equal in that gym. Errol sparring his equal all the time in Jamel, man. Come on, man. Ain't even close, man. It ain't even gonna be close for 9. It ain't even gonna be close, man. But hey, I want to get up out of here, man. My hat's off to you, man. I freaking love your show, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man.
You do an outstanding job, man. And yeah, that's about it, bro.
All right, man. Yeah, B1, man. Have a good job at work tonight, man. Come back
more
often.
Sir.
Definitely
yes,
like
sir.
to hear you. Definitely. And the light skin nose shit, you got me. You had me about to cry because he does got that little word.
Man, it bothers me. It bothers me. Like he's really dark skinned with this brown, light skinned nose that looks like he got to paint it.
Like he walk outside like this.
Yeah, like he got a painted clown nose on, man. And that's just what he remind me of as a clown. I don't know, man.
All right, bro.
All right, for now. Peace.
All right, man. God, dog, that shit's hilarious, man. I can't lie. That shit was hilarious. Oh God, because he damn sure that shit is there. I don't understand. How does that happen? How does that happen? Yeah, definitely funny. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, he said it bothers me. He said, man, it bothers me, dog. It bothers me, dog. It bothers me. Oh. But all right, hey, Jay Bird, man, look, I'm going to block you next time I see your name because that link has been in there and you've not clicked that link. Okay? The link is there. You've not clicked that link. You keep talking all kind of sideways. They told you click the link. You can click the link. You never click the link. My guy, somebody else that is steady talking crazy and ain't clicking no link is my guy. Let me go back up and say you, MK. I think that's the two letters of your name, MK. MK. Come on, man. Nothing that he said was unreasonable, bro. You can disagree with it, but it wasn't unreasonable. But look, man, I'm going to get out of here, man, because it looks like they may actually be starting this press conference before too long. Unless somebody hits the link, man. I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna let y'all watch his lives. I'm gonna let y'all watch and enjoy the press conference, man. I'll do a reaction video to the press conference after it's over. But thank you guys so much for your support. I'm gonna check you guys out tomorrow, man. We'll cover it again. It was a lot of fun. But with that, I'm gonna get up out of here. Deuces. Because y'all ain't clicking the link. I know you're not clicking the link. This brother needs to come out with Spence in the next press conference. Hey, man, look, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. The man is not unreasonable in what he's saying. Anyway, it is what it is. And with that, and he's, by the way, he's from the place which is probably the best place in boxing in the world, which is Michigan. Michigan. No joke. I know about all that stuff up in there, man. Absolutely, positively. They got that. Dude, that's funny because he's from the Midwest. And Midwest is the best fighters, man. And he said, man, I go into that gym, I fight, I know boxing. I don't like that dude. He got a dusty nose. Anyway, man, I got to get up out of here. Much love, bro. Let me tell you, lame because I'm Team Bud. No, I'm not blocking you until you get on the chat. Click the link, Team Bud. Click the link. I'll let you slide several times. I'm waiting for you, Team Bud. Stop you badgering people in the comment section. Click the link. You're badgering people in the comment section, talking crazy. I see you. I don't want to keep reading your comments. I want you to click the link. Click the link. You got all kind of time to type, so you can click the link. If you're at work, go walk outside. Take a lunch. Hey, I got to go get a coffee break. I'll be right back. Hey, boss, I'll be right back. Go sit in your car with your phone and stop doing what you're doing now, which is doing nothing but spamming the chat. So who's really lame? Dog, hit the like, hit the link. Hit the link. I'm badgering you. Hit the link. Like I said, it's too loud at work. I'll be back. Yeah, okay, we'll be back then. Stop talking and be back. Okay? Now, I'm going to time you out again, because that means the only way that you can talk to me is in this chat is if you hit that link. You have been formally invited to hit the link. You made the finals. Holiday, bro, I got to bounce in a second, but what's good, brother?
Hey, man, you know, goddamn, this brother just said dark skin with a light skin nose. Oh, God. Hey, I just want to send a shout out to the show, man. And you know, I noticed from the fight, I noticed from the press conference and everything was Crawford's energy. I remember during the Benavidez fight where he was telling him, look, you know, shut up or you're not going to make your fight, and pushing and throwing punches at the kid. You didn't see any of that out of him. He looked like he saw a ghost. So I just wanted to mention that, and just love your show, brother, and keep doing what you're doing.
All right, bro. Thank you very, very much, man, for coming by, Holiday.
Hey, dark skin with a light skin nose. Have a good night.
Man, that's crazy. Dark skin with a That's funny. All right, bro. Got to get out of here, man. Peace. Holla at you.